Daily crazy for this one, boy. Check. Look. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move. Shoot another invoice. Working 5 to 9, need to get Royce. Yeah, I let her shine, it's the kid choice. Yeah, my humble pie was a bit moist. Unc told me to do it big, bruh. The niggas ain't did it how you did, bruh. The boys ain't living how you live, bruh. I know you hear me knocking, let me in, bruh. I'm a beacon of light every time that I speak in the mic. Electrolyte, Peter light that's giving you light. See what's done in the dark, go come to the light. Hell raising, you taking a heavenly flight. See the Glock is clipped up, the blunts is all woods, the insurance paid up, my bitch is fed good. The dice in my hand, I smile as I should, cause I'm about to roll a fucking set. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming, there's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move. Huh. With the dice at the crap table, back able to give advice, I'm back stable, back able to take a knife at a bad angle. Fuck niggas, do-rag, get them all strangled in the ring like I'm Kurt Angle, hurt ankle, lead a boot with the chords tangle, Mike Mangle. They just near mad than a bitch, they all angry, but the bread coming in rolls is all gravy. Tenders on the strip, brick and fries is on daily, plus the strip is really online, it's on daily. Soon as I get the first line, it's on daily. Po baby, Jasmine Rice, yellow bone lady, gon' page me, yo lady, po baby, late 80s, green circles, close friends, gon' page me. Wanna blaze with me under the shade tree? Cause a nigga know for rolling fucking sevens. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I quantity. Freaks out the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing better motherfucking move.
Yeah, it's PQ, baby. Pseudo Killas, what up? What up? What up? a revolution, we ain't done yet. Laying flat like Sanchez, it's a bomb threat. I know my flow like Angozi. Source up and show me, homie. You shut up and mute up a moment. The mad scientist, I'm knowing all the components. We own it, and we gon' off it if it's pseudo. You do know we don't entertain that keyboard judo. That big Bobby banger out of Baltimore. Done it all, shop before. Sold a little something, but I taught you more than your average teacher. I had to reach you at your level to bring you up. No devil can ever beat you. With precision of a magi, the information supplied by some guys get debunked online. CK and Juju, I chill in the cut. But if you boys wanna fade, then I'm chefing you up. I organize lie, the beats of disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Africans, back again. An organized lie, the beats of disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Africans, tapping in. I always been fly, that's an actual omen. You can catch me in the sky, ask Anthony Bowman. He see me with his telescope, I was actually floating on some good kush. The Sabio is actually growing. See, Gullah Gullah and Kent is where the money gets spent. Them boys got some books that cost as much as you rent. The second verse should be smash rock well, but I rock well. Underground like Sumerian rock whales. In the ring like I'm the rock whale. Hell, create a different wave that can rock whales. Hell, shit swell like lunar tides. My entendres off Gandra to who describe euthanized foolish guys. Scholastically, haphazardly, turn your camera on and look me in my eyes. And please do subscribe. 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy. You in for a new surprise. It's DQ, a organized lie. The beats of disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Africans, back again. An organized lie. The beats of disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Africans, tapping in.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Pseudo Killas. And we come to do, we got to do, and we're going to do, we got to do. We standing tall, we standing strong. Hey, Pseudo Killas on deck, man. It's the center for the study of pseudoisms and the Pseudo Killas on deck. Hey, Clark Kent, what it do? What it do? What it do? Where the hell you been at running?
Man, it's been a long time coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, in the mix of running from the pseudoisms, you know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I said, hey, man, we got all the answers. What we running for? It's an easy win. You know what I'm saying? So
80 blind cripple or crazy.
Right, man, we beating up the babies, man. If the babies come with the pseudo, we beating up your babies, man.
You gotta get them.
We beating up your old mans. We beating up your grannies and your pappies.
Gotta get them.
Your granddaddies.
If you're 81, you get a break. If you're 81, you're done. You get a break.
Friends and family, we coming for you. Anybody, ain't nobody safe, man. You know that's how we doing it. I'm doing this blue thing tonight, man, and reference to the rare breed, man. Just the battles I've been watching. They gave me the inspiration to do this blue thing tonight. But Pseudo Killas on deck. DQ,
on that blue room, kid. On that blue room, kid.
Niggas crippin'.
Anthony.
He over there crippin'. He over there crippin'.
What's happening?
He crippin'. Cedric. Ortega. What it do? What it do? Don't fake us out, nigga. You over there crippin'. Crip blue, nigga.
Crazy.
What it is?
Make up some sophisticated shit around it, yo. Stop you crippin'.
Nah, I mean, that's the rare breed. The rare breed, yo. You gotta watch you don't watch the battles, yo. I'm telling you, we gotta tap into that. But I'm gonna holler at you.
Go ahead. Cedric gonna take it. What it do?
What it is, family. You know what it is. We out here tonight again. Pseudo busting, pseudo killing. I've been sitting back watching what's going on. You know me. I needed a break. I just I
Man, it
just
ain't that serious, nigga.
I
Calm
feel
down. You ready to kill somebody? Calm down. That stress.
yeah,
Yeah, you was bugging. I was like, damn, Cedric. He's like, he's no longer a scientist. He's the cussing nigga out of this.
like
Man,
okay, you know
man,
what?
Cussing
Yeah,
nigga out of this.
yeah,
Not a
I'm like,
scientist.
come on, like really? Okay, but it was me. Let me take a break. Know that I'm having fun. I'm in a candy store just beating people up. I'm the big bully around here. I got people running.
Right.
Nobody's gonna debate me in this community. I realize that already.
Yeah. Nigga act like he gonna debate you and shit. And then can't even
Nobody.
debate
I
both them
don't
niggas.
care. I don't care what subject you think you're on. From the time I am in opposition, you already lost. From
Yeah.
the moment I stand in opposition, I put it out there. We pseudo killers, we like that. From the time I'm in opposition to whatever position you have, you're already lost. Go do some homework.
Mm, mm, mm. Hey, Anthony, Space Age African, Anthony Bowman. That shit serious ass line. And he got the hottest line in there, yo. Yo, got the
Yo,
hottest line in the song, yo. Anthony Bowman, Space Age African. And what's up, man? What's good with you, Anthony Bowman?
Hey, thanks to my brother DQ there. Appreciate that shot.
You already know, King.
Peace to everybody. Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what it
Peace.
is. What's good, man? You all right?
Oh man, I'm
Trying
doing
to
good.
find a
I'm,
picture, man. We took a
I'm,
picture of that blue moon too, yo. My son did it,
I'm,
yo.
I'm oh yeah, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
yo.
what's
You see
up.
what I'm saying? See how that
But
shit spread, right?
facts.
hey, that's how it happened,
Mhm.
man. And to be honest with you though, it don't cost you nothing to go outside and look up, dog. That
Mm.
don't cost you a dime.
Not a
All you got
dime.
to do is walk out your front door and look up. If it's a clear night. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I got my upgrade in. So
Mm.
soon
Okay.
as I get back, soon as I get back to the crib, which I'll be heading out probably in about an hour or two,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
heading back home
All
so I
right.
can break it out.
All
And
right.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
How you
it's serious
doing,
over
bro?
here, dog. See,
Yeah, it's serious over
it's,
here. You watching them stars. Hey, DQ, what's up with you, man? What it do? What it do? Yo, you got a hot ass motherfucking
Man,
group when
that's
you
like
got your
hopping on the pedal with my foot.
yeah. What's going on, DQ? The music maker, the hit maker, DQ. Yeah, you know what I'm
Can you hear me?
saying? Loud and clear, brother.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, okay, man. I'm good, man. Shout out Cedric, shout out Anthony Bowman, of course. Bobby Banger, you know what I'm saying? Everything good. Pseudo
Bobby
killers.
Banger, Baltimore. Shit.
be cute, man. Scientists here.
Oh shit. See, you had one of them shirts on too, DQ. That shit was hot. Damn, that pseudo killer joint was hot. You had on, yo.
Rock another one tomorrow.
Oh wow. Shit was hot. And I say, oh man. I know y'all ordered some shirts and some hoodies is on their way. Hey, look, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Who we got, man? Professor X. That's Shorty. Juju, you fired. You're in the wrong space. If you're a pseudo killer, you're on the pound, it's over with.
Mm,
You're
mm.
done. Slice and cut from the 10. You're done. You're done. Yeah, you're out of the game. You're done.
She
And
coming
I
though. You know
vote.
she coming.
She ain't coming. No, she ain't coming. Gemini, I see you. Eric Graham, what it do? Yeah,
Peace
Juju
out.
get mad. I say that shit. She get mad. She probably mad as shit right now. Hey, Pure Black TV, man. What's good with you? Metro, Mr. Metro. What's up with you? Jordy Breeze. I see you. Mika. Got that wrench token.
Yeah, me too.
You got your wrench took it too, Cedric?
I lost my wrench, boy.
Y'all play
From
too much.
who?
Y'all don't know how to stay out the way.
I,
Sister,
Wrench in
I'm,
the
and
sci-fi.
I'm gonna stand on mine. When I
You don't
put
got
my
to
logic
stand up.
to the
See, you
test,
doing too much.
when I
You don't
put
got
my
to stand.
when you put your logic to the test and you start to ask some questions, people shouldn't get offended. Like
Nah, I see
Man,
y'all.
listen,
Y'all
man.
got the wrench in the pseudo killers though. What's going
no,
on?
no, 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 not the pseudo killers. Come on.
Y'all niggas is wild. Let
Hold
me
on,
tell you
man.
what's wild to me, yo. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all. Let me put y'all down with something, yo.
We ain't took no wrenches.
Let me tell you.
We ain't
Let me tell y'all what's wild.
WEENT. We ain't took no wrenches.
We don't take wrenches.
Me took the wrench.
Let me say something though. I want to show y'all something, man. So everybody know I help Sarnat out with the debates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when niggas start talking records about the debate, you fucking with my money, yo.
My bad.
Last time I checked, NBC, ABC, they don't send no fucking money over here to me, yo. They don't come and say, yeah, Unc, you can speak, you can have. They don't do that, yo. So I be wondering why, like, I don't even understand it, yo. Like, it's entertainment. At the end of the day, don't we deserve to be entertained? We can go to a Hollywood movie, sneak off with our family, right? Everybody in the chat go to the movies, right? If you don't go to the movies, you watching Netflix and all the other stuff. Ain't nobody jumping through the screen like me. Hey, are you watching that? You're going against your people, man. See, I can't wait till they make that technology. I start jumping to y'all house saying, "Hey, are you doing? Are you what?
Got him.
Kind of car you got? You got a Benz? You ain't conscious, man. Oh, you got that pork chop in your refrigerator, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. FDA approved liquor, Hennessy. See,
FDA approved.
right? So I'm just saying, if you don't like the debates, then don't like the debates. If you don't like Con Calloway, right, then pay to see him get beat up. That's like, why would you not want him to get in the ring and get beat up? If the nigga was getting $1 million, right? He was getting $1 million, right? Then who cares?
I'm confused on that whole argument, by the way. I don't.
Black man winning at the end of the day. That's what you saying, huh?
I'm saying a black man winning. If that nigga getting $1 million, nigga, I'm getting 2 million. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just, it's retardation at the highest level. I don't get it. Like, I'm like, yo, look, I don't mess with dudes, women, wives, say nothing to them. I'm talk to him, not on the phone, not doing none of that. And I ain't talking about another man money, yo.
Talking.
That's the quickest way to get hurt in the world I come from. Nigga woman, nigga money.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make sense. It's YouTube, yo. You can't see why he getting that kind of money. What you really saying is you wish you was getting that money.
That's facts.
That's what you're really saying. You saying you mad because it ain't coming to your organization or your outfit or the shit you came up. Ain't nobody willing to give you 50,000 or whatever it is, because that's low change, right? There ain't a lot of money. Pay a couple bills here, yo. Get something slick, yo. And I ain't talking about a car, nigga. You back to broke again. So I be like, really? I don't get it, dog. Like, it's the YouTube, yo. You can be whatever you want to be, yo. I don't understand it, yo. Like, it's like a walking contradictory, yo. It's crazy to me, yo. You know what I'm saying, yo? I ain't never understood that, Kent. You know, maybe it's just me, yo. Yeah, I mean, I know the field. Like I expect Sarnetta to let me rock, yo. The scientific literacy, and I expect him to let everybody else rock. I can't be mad at him because he usher in pseudos. It's my job to when he usher them in to shoot them down.
Yeah, please do, sir. Give them that platform. The bigger they are, the bigger target we get to shoot down and chop up and beat up.
That's how it works.
Like, yeah, Sarnetta brings us food. Like,
that's how food.
He brings us food. The more pseudos he bring on, the more work we got. There goes Sarnetta again. Now he got another one for us to beat up. Look.
Ken,
Shit,
you know we
now,
got
God.
enough money. Kent.
Yeah.
You know we actually got enough money, yo, to promote our shit the way we want to promote our shit, yo. You actually know that though, right? We could really, I mean, we be paying people a couple dollars for interviews, nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not no change neither.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, yo. Like, we can have 57 people, yo, if we really, really want to hit the button every day, get it to 2, spend some money on it, get it to 500 easy, yo.
Man.
So I ain't mad because the pseudos got 1,000. I ain't mad. I ain't never mad, yo. I ain't a hater. I'm a participator, yo. Nigga, you know we in a high altitude bomber, yo. Ain't nobody getting past Anthony. Ain't nobody getting past Cedric. Ain't nobody getting past Kent. Vance, none of the pseudo killers, yo. They ain't getting it. So they ain't get, come on, yo. Is they really getting past the shit?
Man, I don't know. Key cause niggas to want to slap me because they couldn't get past me, man.
Man, in front of their mama, it went as far as that. Got my wrench pulled because the pseudoisms I be chopping up. Man, listen, we in this thing for real. Let's go.
It's wild to me, yo. Like, that's why they hate us, dog. They hate us because they'd never see us lose, yo. You will never see us lose. They hate that. They hate the Patriots, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, hate them, right? Winning. Hated Jordan. I used to hate Jordan.
I love Jordan.
I hate Jordan. I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a Kobe man.
I jumped up in the air with the fist many a time because
I'm a Laker fan, nigga. He killed my heart many times. I'm an Isaiah Thompson fan. Right? So I know. See, people talk the shit about how great he is, but the only nigga that beat him was motherfucking Isaiah Thompson.
Isaiah Thomas.
When
Detroit Pistons. Detroit Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Yeah. Detroit Bad Boys. Bill Bear, Spider-Man, Sally, Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
They beat him, but they beat him up too, though. They beat him and beat him up.
That's how I would have played it. I'm gonna beat you up, nigga.
Yeah, beat you up.
Beat him up before he get in the air. And once he get in the air, it's over with, nigga. He done.
Yeah, but they damn sure beat him, though. They beat
him.
They beat the hell out of him.
No, but people hate. So what I'm saying is, yo, like, nigga, they never gonna see us lose, yo. And the only reason we lose is it's the understanding of the audience.
Yep.
Right? It's their inability to comprehend high-level information. Now, maybe we didn't put it out right or something like that, but we sure as hell dropped the links for you to read. Mm-hmm. We don't do no grab sources and just let and then cherry pick through this. We don't do none of that.
Nope.
They do that. The comedy version, we get comedy version do that. Make up shit halfway.
You see, now let me take this moment to shine bright. And I was the first in the Discord. The first one in the Discord. The next morning, after that first Reggie interview, and said, Cammy Verse is a pseudo. He's a sophisticated pseudo. He's trying to make West Africans Egypt. And I said it. I was the first to say it. I said it and I stand on it. He's a pseudo and not even sophisticated.
Oh, you must have missed us beating him up on Smash Show then. You must have missed that. It was before the interview, dog. That was late after that. We was been beating him up.
The name beating him up. The name Cammy Verse been pseudo from day one. And I was disappointed at Reggie. I was in the chat the first time Reggie had him on. I say, Reggie, what are you doing? He's pseudo. He's straight up pseudo. That's Reggie conjecture. He cannot make that claim.
Reggie like that guy.
I said, and I'm disappointed in Reggie still because he was praising that pseudo. From
what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets, Reggie pseudo.
I ain't gonna let you talk about my man. That's my man there, yo.
Hey,
can't stop what you say on your own channel, Kent. I can't stop you because it's your channel. I can't stop you.
My man. How you say, oh, and that's my man's.
That's my man. And that's my man. I love Reggie to death. I was disappointed. So I'm gonna stand on it. I was in the chat. I was like, Reggie, get him off.
Man, look, when I heard him go against the skin map, y'all, I said, yo, Reggie, all right, now you was my man's. What you doing right now?
Hey, Reggie, I'm laughing over here, yo, but I ain't gonna never talk bad about
you. Yeah, I know that feeling, Ken.
Oh man,
I know that feeling, Ken. When I heard when I heard them saying, the opposite's right.
Oh, y'all, something wrong with y'all, man. See, the pseudo kills know how to act, y'all. Here come Gullah. Here you go.
Hippopotamus yo. The hippopotamus.
Gullah heard he was ready. Yo.
They did a melanin test.
Go ahead, ready. Talk your talk, Gullah. Talk your talk.
See, they missed this. See, we actually stopped going live for a while to give y'all niggas a break. Now we back in full force now. Out of the foolery now.
We've been watching. We ain't been watching. We've been watching.
The pseudo killers didn't know what they're talking about. The pseudo killers be dead. The pseudo killers be hella wrong. I'm gonna be the D-Op was right. Look here.
Hey, Cedric, last time I checked, they gave us what, 6 months to last? They gave us 6 months to live. And we was no, we just was in the bushes watching to see what y'all was gonna do while we was gone. We still here.
Now I'm gonna say Kemetiu means Blacklanders. So the translation that they got, Kemetiu means Egyptian, is right, and I'm gonna stand on it. I can't even read the glyphs. What now? Debate me on it.
Oh man,
that's all y'all. I don't know nothing about no Egypt, Kemetiu and all
Egypt been a black land.
Egypt is the black land.
And
I know.
I'm a black bull.
Almost was crazy for writing that song though. Like they should have never played that on
Let me show y'all where we at. See, they don't know where we at, Kent. This is what we doing. This is where we at.
They should have never played that Egypt song in the airwaves. I'm gonna just say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we at. We here.
Space is.
How about here we go.
Bomber.
This is where we at.
See and hear everything.
That's where we at. Right there. See that? High altitude. Above the radar. You can't see us coming.
Ain't no arrows making it up that far.
No arrows.
Hell, an arrow. Who the hell still shooting arrows in 2023? Who the fuck? My bad.
Throwing rocks at the thing. Throwing rocks at the cloud. You can't even reach the clouds. That's what we floating right here. We high altitude. There you go. Coming in. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see? That's where we at. I'm right there. We in there. See that? We right there. You don't even see no daggone trail coming from behind it. Invisible. You ain't dealing with that. If you don't got that, yo, you obsolete, yo.
Radar's bouncing off of it. Can't even see it on radar.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. That's where we at. Just so y'all know that. Whenever y'all get slick and think y'all in one and did y'all close. Nah, we just sitting back. We in a high altitude bomber. We chilling. Ali Baba Muhammad, you're flagrant.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about Ali Baba. The nigga said that he got his own university. Did he not say that?
He said a lot of crazy. Boy. He said a lot of crazy things, man. Which one?
Oh boy. Ali Baba is straight up stupid at this point. Like
nut.
He's a nut. And I don't know why we call him sophisticated. He just sounds stupid. I'm sorry, but he just sounds
to you, the scientist, bro.
He sounds completely and totally illiterate. He sounds stupid.
Tell it like it is, Cedric.
Why? The things he says just doesn't make any coherent sense. The words he used illustrates that he doesn't understand the subject matter, what he's gish got up in about. But he does it so cute that it sounds stupid.
He's incoherent. Yeah, I'm gonna beat up on him for a whole month straight. He's incoherent. Yeah. Yep. And he probably calls her and tell him, take the video down. Man, I'm gonna beat up on him right here. Can't take the video down over here. Can't ask me to take it down. Pseudo. Dedicated.
Yeah.
Pseudo. Does anybody have the video where he's explaining his fake machine and how he does the blood drop and can tell you how your kidneys work?
Oh my God.
After that dude comes out with that nonsense, is that the same way he runs his DNA testing in his university? This guy is a fraud first class. He's a scammer.
Yeah, flim flammer, bam bammer, boomer.
The things he says, if you slow it down, you go like, huh? That doesn't even make sense.
Hey,
Where's that video at, huh?
was that the same guy that said he found a star or some shit like that? Or something?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he found a
That's
star.
another one that found the star.
So
Everybody
we went
found
and
a
looked it
star
up. It
around.
was like, yo, it was bogus.
Yeah. Everybody finding stars. Yeah.
Who raised these dudes, man?
If you hear how he puts his black people from here first, this man jumps through centuries, skip back. He comes to the 1800s and then goes all the way back to the Neolithic period and then bounces way back forward. He is all over the timeline and says that shit with a straight face as if people don't know he's talking bullshit at this point.
You know what it is,
Like,
Cedric? You know what it is though? Is like these dudes in high school probably wasn't hitting on nothing, you know what I'm saying? They probably was unpopular, didn't really talk to nobody, was a little weird, a little awkward. And then when YouTube came out, it's like, yo, I can come out here and be anybody. I could be a scientist, I could be a Aboriginal, I could be an Indian, I could be an Egyptian, I could be anything.
right now, you're making me think of that other pseudo, Mr. Stinky Inky. He was probably one of those dudes saying, you know what, let me get up on these YouTube streets, talk about red sea moths,
Yeah.
get it all popping.
With the cricket gold teeth, right?
Yeah, with a gold teeth. He looks like one of them niggas, you know, the niggas that had those cheap shoes on, just sit in the back of the class and nobody would talk to.
Yeah.
He said he found a way to get on these YouTube sheets and I'm going to sell him some red sea moths. And I'm going to talk to high school science as if it's some deep shit.
We'll go get the teeth made before we go to the dentist.
Let me tell y'all Pseudo Killas something.
My bad, Unc, if I'm...
Nah, you straight. I'm gonna let y'all know y'all niggas is obsolete. Yeah, y'all obsolete, yo. Yeah, let me show you the package. There's a package going on, yo. Let me show y'all some slick shit. Hold on. Let me show you why y'all obsolete.
We'll get the teeth made before we go get the teeth straight.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Got to do that. And you know you got to get your demineralized, dehydrated water, patented, and wholesale the shit.
Don't use the fluoride. They gonna tell you not to use the fluoride. Whole time they teeth crooked.
They sell you demineralized water that negatively affects your kidneys because, of course, there's no minerals in the water, so it diffuses it out of your actual kidney, which now starts to toxify your kidney, killing people with this demineralized water, which you're supposed to only use in a lab. But high science.
Go ahead. I'm trying to interrupt, man.
No, y'all good. I'm trying to find the channel with the dedicated pseudoisms. I found it.
Yeah, they gonna tell us
why y'all obsolete.
They gonna tell us to take it down. Oh, they can't do that.
Huh?
They gonna tell us to take it down, but they can't.
Ali said he's gonna use genetics and phenotypes.
Yeah, I know that.
Genetics and phenotypes.
He's using genetics and phenotypes. So now he's looking at a painting from the Mesoamericas and said, they're black. They're phenotypically black, but he's not using skin color to determine if someone is black. What do you say, Uncle? Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction. We ain't past shit no more, man. Let me show you some spectacular.
What do they say about, so if they're going to use phenotype, what do they say about people that have parents from different so-called races? And you got some kids that come out that look pure Caucasian, as they say. You got other kids that come out that look like what they call it, what's the word, Negroid?
Yep.
Some that come out looking so-called Negroid. So if you look at them, you would call them something that they wouldn't necessarily be because they have parents from both sides.
My whole family is mixed.
Right.
And
you can't use
my whole family is mixed. If I look at my mom's brothers and sisters, they go from black to gray eyes and white skin. I realized that I was a black man when I went to Europe for the first time, because there the cultural differences between me and the European made me realize, oh shit, I'm black. Because where I come from, that genetic variety that exists in most families. On these small islands, you get from black to white in one family. Who's what? Like, so phenotypes and that whole idea of blackly black is something that doesn't register in my concept. I can understand. That's why I would like in the whole conversation of black and white, I was the first one to get out of it because okay, blackly black don't mean black to me. Black means culture. Yeah, okay. Let me stay out of this conversation.
Man,
It's a whole nother dynamic.
look at the dude logic, yo. Hey, whenever you get a chance, pull up the picture. You know, you might could use this later on, but look at it's a rapper named Logic. He looks like a straight white guy.
Yeah.
But has a black parent.
Yeah.
But if you was to look
put him next to Cole.
Right. If you was to look at him and how they say it, one drop of black blood in the conscious community, they say one drop of black blood make him black, right?
Y'all so is he white?
They would have looked at this dude and said, yo, this is a Caucasoid.
Yeah.
Right?
Got the same mixture as Obama. He got the same mixture as J. Cole.
Oh, but they claim Obama.
And they claim J. Cole.
They claim J. Cole.
But they won't claim Logic.
They won't claim
and that makes no logic to me.
I mean, you know, if we're going to do genetics.
Are we going to claim Mariah Carey? Because her dad is a black African, like African, black. But we claim Obama, right?
Man.
So how this thing works? See, that was the question I was asking from the beginning. Like okay, like no, we can't. No, like let's stop using that diagnosis. Let's be the first one to change that conversation because we can't stand behind it. When we make it, it's a political statement. I stand on I'm black. My genetic makeup might be all kind of things. I don't know. I don't know.
And if you look at Hidden Colors, they try to claim Abraham Lincoln and everybody.
Everybody black.
Anybody.
Everybody black.
Anybody.
You go to Southern. Yeah, you go to Southern Thailand.
Let me show you why y'all just running y'all mouth. Y'all obsolete. Yeah, y'all obsolete. Here you go. Look at these beautiful black people here, y'all. Egypt. Look, y'all lying. Look at that.
What that is?
Look. Dung beetle, capita. Look
like a rope.
Show these beautiful. You show these beautiful images.
The black dung beetle.
Look, hold on. Let me show you why y'all obsolete. Y'all just hating. Look at that. Look at that Nile Valley sister. Y'all hating.
Oh, right.
Look. Yeah, look at that. That's the indigenous tribes in Egypt. Y'all haters. Y'all hating, yo. Look, let me show y'all. Y'all ain't getting past this. Look, y'all ain't getting past them. What's wrong with y'all?
Huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all not getting past this.
Hold on, where you was them pictures took in?
Where you get those pictures from?
Nigga, y'all haters. Y'all
cameras back then?
Y'all haters, nigga. Look, that's Nile Valley family. Yo, like they was right. Y'all haters. Look, Nama. Look.
Hold on, go back to that last one that you just.
Go back one.
Yeah, that picture. No, the one with the dude in the middle. Nah, not that one.
So y'all hating though. Y'all see the images.
Yeah, right there on it.
Right here.
Yeah, but they southern.
Yeah,
they can be southern Egyptian.
With a dude in the middle of the joint.
All right, let me see. Y'all haters though. I see the hate.
To the right.
But they are southern Egyptians.
Pseudo Killas is haters. I'm going. Hold on.
Not to the left, man.
To the left. Right here.
Right, yeah, right there.
It's Nile Valley, yo. What you talking about? From the top to the bottom.
Like somebody trying to claim that these is real pictures, or it's just a.
What this is real pictures.
Nigga, that's Egypt. Y'all tripping. Y'all can't get past this. I'm telling you, if the Pseudo Killers don't raise their game to this, yo, you lost.
What? Right? This is
found
AI photo.
Missile. Listen to what I'm saying. They have found the interballistic missile, yo, that can shoot the motherfucking plane down. Nigga. Right here, nigga. Y'all not getting past this? Nigga, these are Sumerians, nigga. These are scribes, nigga. Look, what you talking about? Yeah, your kids gonna get them images right there, yo. You ain't getting past that. Yeah, you know they come out the forest, nigga, and they populate Egypt and come on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nigga, y'all haters, yo. Yeah, that's the real Africa day, yo. Yeah, y'all haters, yo. Y'all not getting past this. And here go
Yeah,
the white
we.
man. It's the white man, look, in the cave, nigga. What you talking about? They're in the caves. The caveman.
That's in 1080p right there.
Neanderthal, look, Neanderthal.
No, that's not a Neanderthal. Look.
Got y'all beat though, don't they? Cuneiform. Black people made this writing right here. Look. Yeah, nigga, look. What y'all
Yeah, but
talking
why would they represent Neanderthals like that?
Right, because what you mean? Because they can, and then they hit you with this. Beautiful black people. Like, your mind's still stuck in Kemet. Look,
West African sisters.
you ain't getting past none of this. Yo, beautiful artwork, yo. Look at that.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, the Wagunga. Look, we heard people say the Wagunga. Look, the
Wazunga. The Wazunga. Lex.
Niggas coming with them guns. Look,
With
they came with 5 sticks.
Hold on, what's up with his fingers? What's up with that left hand over? That left hand is crazy, yo.
3 fingers. They got the 5 sticks, boy. Look, 5 spit.
Hold on. Pause that right there. What's up with this nigga in the middle with the gun shooting like isn't behind him? But he got the other hand.
Isn't this the Confederate Army in the
He got
United
his
States?
backwards up.
Hold on,
you starting to break down this.
Hold on, look at this nigga in the middle, right? He got the gun behind him with his left arm.
I don't believe you.
Curved behind him like that.
You don't believe you.
Man,
come
on, man.
Took all Africa, man.
Come on, man. I know people ain't falling for these pictures, yo.
You go. Yeah, all the way. What you mean?
Nah.
Don't look at them.
Not my people.
In the Nile Valley, man.
Not my black people.
Yeah, yo, you tripping, yo. We figured it out now, yo. Yeah, you're not getting.
Yeah, well, I heard that before. Seneb.
I hear Seneb.
Just making y'all point here, yo. Make y'all point. My point is very clear, yo. If we don't up our game, dog, we obsolete. That's the challenge.
That ain't even a level though. Like he using.
Hey, yo. One in the chat if them pictures ain't serious. Yo, one in the chat if that ain't one in the chat. Nothing. I'm telling you, yo.
Anthony Bowman dropping pictures.
They don't. He ain't dropping no pictures like that, nigga.
Of the universe.
He ain't dropping nothing. Nobody don't see that shit. He better
turn
that shit up a little bit more better.
We compare.
Hey, Pastor Phil, what's up? Pastor Phil, we having fun.
Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings, brother Ankh.
Peace and blessings.
Brother Kent. What's up, Cedric?
What's up, bro?
How you doing, my brother? How things?
Quiet, man. Quiet.
Yeah, you're still busy with that deconversion process?
Huh?
You're still busy with that deconversion process, or you just slip back into...
Cedric, leave me alone.
Hey man, I see you got the books back there, man. What you reading back there, man? What you got?
Well, it's mostly on theology and doctrine of the scriptures, some history, some black history. Like I have books.
What's your favorite one back there?
The Bible. Tell them.
The Bible.
Hell with all them books.
The Bible. Jesus said the Bible.
Okay.
Now, let me say that's Walter Rotten. That's Walter Rotten. He's right there.
Yeah. Walter Rotten.
Yeah, all
right. Shake on the job.
Yeah. You read that motherfucker too.
Yeah. I read that since back in the 90s.
Yo, it's a wonder they ain't chase you out the Bible after you read that. That's
some anthropology and some.
Let me see.
Yeah,
you got the old anthropology books. Just for the record, I'm looking though.
Yeah, I'm respecting the library, man.
I'm respecting that. Now, what's on your mind? What brings you through?
Yeah, you know what? One thing, right? You talk a lot about the pseudo-isms in the community, right? Which I listen to sometimes. Now I want to ask a question. I have another question after this. What you think would be? What would you say would be the root cause to all this pseudoism in the community?
The church. No, you laughing. Look, they trying to get. Listen, they trying to get out the church. They trying to get out of Islam and Judaism, right? And so they looking for something.
Okay.
All right. And when they get out of the church and get out of all that, man, they find this thing called New Age, where they mix all the shit together, shake it up, misinformation and all that, because they think it's better than what they came from, right? And so the pseudoisms is based off of coming out the 60s, right? When they was coming with a new age, the new age against science and all that. Where you want just is the age of Aquarius, right? The Christ consciousness, all that stuff, right? Where they actually corrupt the scriptures, right? They blend it together. They take Hindu scriptures, Christianity, they mix that shit all together, yo. So the root cause of that, yo, is people trying to get to the truth in a non-professional expert manner. This is what happens when you don't have, just like they corrupted everything. Like you as a preacher, you should be well studied, right? And so you hear when they just making up stuff about the Bible, like, man, come on, yo. Go ahead.
That's exactly where I was coming from, because from my observation, even within the Bible, right? Whether you see the Bible as real or not, but you have a lot of people who aspire and desire and have a zeal for the scriptures, right? But what they do not go through any proper training, any formal training as such, right? So they may hear somebody explain a scripture, and they run with that, and they hear somebody explain another scripture, and they pull from different places and just regurgitate what they heard without any proper understanding. And I think because they didn't have proper training. And so I was thinking within the scientific or this community, right? Part of the pseudoism will come because people are just acquiring information. Like, for instance, when I listen to yourself and somebody like Cedric, I don't know the other brothers, right? So much. But you can tell that you guys have some kind of in my view, you have some kind of a formal training. When I hear Cedric explain certain things, sometimes I don't know what he's talking about. Nothing. I don't understand properly, right?
Explain.
But you're explaining it, and then you could tell this is a man that has done some kind of a organized or structural studying of what he's into, right? A lot of people sometimes they come out and they cannot break down and explain. They just running all over the place with different words, and you don't know what they're talking about. You see? So maybe is it possible that more people probably need some formal, structured training in this particular field or fields?
Yeah, but they run from it and say it's the white man training.
I agree.
I agree.
That's
the problem.
I agree.
I noticed from the time I came into the community. Oh, sorry.
No, well, I was going to say I agree, Pastor Phil. So Unc always tells us all the time, because I'm not even the best communicator when it comes to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cedric breaks it down. He's in the field. He does his thing. A lot of times, people like me,
Juju is
don't understand that there's a basic level that people haven't went through yet. Like, we read these books, we hear the information all the time, but sometimes you might know the information, but can't communicate it well enough for people to receive it and understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good communication. So a lot of times people just have to have that foundation of like speed of light, or basic understanding of physics, basic understandings of evolution. Or be spitting the evolution. Sometimes he might use a word that might be like 101. He might be on 105 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they don't got the 101, so they thinking like, oh, this is talking about magic. You know what I'm saying?
So something. Not to cut you, as you said that too. Another thing I observe, right? A lot of times we go to defining words, which is good. Nothing is wrong with that. But what we got to understand is that just because you have defined a word does not necessarily mean that you have interpreted the literature. Because one word in one discipline could mean something different. The same word could mean something different in another discipline.
Right, like theory.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I always thought
in a different discipline, but in terms of how it's used in the layman terms to how it's used in the scientific terms. Some people say theory this, and then scientific theory is a whole nother understanding.
Yes. Unc showed that to me or to a class one time, and that was good, because I thought every time I heard the word theory, I never thought it involved like experimentation already or whatever the case may be. I just think it's something in somebody's mind and they haven't tested yet. But when you look at the definition of scientific theory, it's something different. So the same word in one discipline might carry a different nuance in a different discipline. So just because you go to the definition of a word doesn't mean you've interpreted properly the document. So people who have proper training, that's why sometimes I come in and ask questions. Because listen, I may read a scientific article and don't know I don't understand fully. Because they may use words, even when I look up the meaning of those words in a regular dictionary, it doesn't seem to carry the same gist, the same pull. So somebody who is formally and properly trained in that field might be better to explain that to you.
I agree.
Cedric.
When most people, I noticed when in the conscious community, when people leave Christianity alone, they only leave the concept or the ideas within that framework of religion. But the foundation that is underlying that belief system, a God, spiritualism, these concepts, and they don't leave these concepts go. They don't replace this with and to engage in that frame of reference, it fundamentally flaws your ability to reason and reason critically. So what most engage in, they engage in the same activities with a different color or a different code or a different philosophical underpinning. But it's the exact same thing. So we get away from religion in terms of the white man's Christianity, and then we want to engage in African spirituality, or we want to engage in the new age kundalini chakra alignment and meditation to astral travel, all these type of things, because the fundamental principles on which we operate don't change. What you find is people continuously want to sit in the pews and be spoken to. That's why you had a generation, or there was a time frame in which the pseudo-isms could have flourished. That's why Phil Valentine could sit there with his notepad and speak nonsense for 3 and 4 hours, not being challenged, because people were already accustomed to being sitting in the pew and getting information thrown at them. The paradigm is now being shifted. We require you to read the sources yourself. Here, look at it. We highlight things and we give you the process in which you come to understand. But there must first be a complete and total willingness to let go of your frame of reference. You need to condition your mind to think in the realm of skepticism. It is not just asking questions. It is the quality of the questions you ask. It is understanding the parameters in which you need to frame your references. It's challenging your confirmation biases. These are all parameters that has to change, and fundamentally, most people do not change these parameters. They only leave the white man's religion go, but the fundamental way of thinking remains the same.
Okay, that makes sense. And you're saying that also, even if somebody was in some religion, and even if they go through basic, what I'm trying to say, scholastic training, then, they didn't just go pick up 2 books and read and acquire information, but they went, let's say, to a college or university. Let's say they're going to study biology, for instance, right? And yeah, they have that religious background, but when you're studying this biology now, you don't bring over those religious biases into what you're learning in biology. You find that that's happening or no? Because to me, even though I'm religious, if I'm studying, like I studied accounting, right? Which I had to do maths and statistics and finance and banking and all of that. I did some anthropology. When you go to college, you have the electives and the prerequisites and all that. I had to do all of that, and I find myself wasn't necessarily bringing over, because I understand I'm not here to learn Bible or spirituality. But I had to thrust myself into whatever the discipline is I'm studying, so I can understand properly, right? And so you're saying people who have a religious base, they don't have that, or they don't show that propensity to be able to, if I may say, distinguish or separate between their religion and the discipline which they're studying.
You see, the human has the ability to compartmentalize. So if you ask a doctor, a high-level surgeon, in any community, you believe in God? They will tell you yes. They won't take God into the operating room. They take the science that they study.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
if you were to sit them down and engage in the theological discussion, frame of reference, the logical parameters of God, most of them would get up from there saying, no, they don't believe in that God. They culturally, socially, people believe in God. When we get right down to it, and if they go through the process of asking themselves the questions in logical sense, like me and you did, Philip, you reach to the conclusion, no, 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 no. And then you look back to the community that you come from, the people around you, your parents, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, and it's more comfortable to just say, yeah, you believe in God. But when we deal with fundamentalists and these radicals, right, who now, because of that fundamentalism, neglect, deny science, deny reality, you see the consequence. It stumps their growth, it stumps their education. So when we're talking about religion, we usually are talking about zealots, people who deny science and try to convince you that there's a supernatural entity that is the cause of everything, and do not engage in the process of understanding how. Even if there was this supernatural entity, there is still a process of how. And most people who are too lazy to engage in understanding the how are satisfied with the who, with
Okay.
a who.
Makes sense. All right. I have another question for you guys. And I'm
Let me get this in.
Okay, sorry, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, pseudoisms is and pseudoscience, man, and all that, man. Yeah, that's actually the foundation of the conscious community. That's why a real pastor can come in and beat the brakes off the conscious community. Easy work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, easy work. Trust me with that, yo. People that study, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that doctorate degree. You know what it is, and you know what I mean? And for me, science is counterintuitive. So I don't expect people to get it any damn way. You got to study like anthropology. First, you got to be able to bridge the gap of like, don't feed into the scientific racism. Don't become that thing. Because then you're going to suffer from confirmation bias.
Okay.
Where everything that white people created is wrong. Except for when you're sitting down giving your, go ahead, baby, go to the refrigerator and get your milk. Right? Get your juice. That's the FDA.
Yeah.
Right?
White man science.
Yeah, the white man science, yo. And then you overemphasize the reach and power. White people don't run the world. This is the craziest thing ever. White people didn't conquer all of Africa. It's the craziest thing ever. They just didn't do that. So you actually pile on the shit that they actually did. You give them more credit than they do.
Deserve, okay.
And then, in a wild twist of fate, you separate them from all of humanity. And then, like Ali do, and then say we the original. But how? If you got humanity of black people and the humanity of white people, they got their own origin. So they're original to their own thing.
Right.
So then you really not the mothers and fathers of everything that walk upright and can speak and talk.
Ali,
Baba Muhammad. Yeah, they all say it.
Okay, no,
Yeah, Neanderthal James. Yeah, I just played the video when he was saying they're not natural to the planet.
No, I didn't hear it.
I'll play it. Yeah. So it's why? Because it's hard. Science is hard. So let's just make it up and make it easy. People gonna understand the easy thing. Ain't nobody sitting around working a 9 to 5, then coming home and say, you know, gonna read this, bro.
Yeah. No, I have no. What's that? Anthropology, yeah. Oh, it's similar. Yeah. Okay. It's similar. Okay.
The upgrade. You probably got the one back in the 60s, yo, when they thought.
Yeah, I did that back in the 90s in school.
Yeah, they're saying Negro. But it's the answer, right? You can get it. Talk about Egypt in here, everything, yo. You're not, yo. This is the language, yo. Understand the language in this, yo. You can understand your history. It's right here, right? But if you're afraid of white people and you've made him the boogeyman, the all-powerful guy, right? Then Where you gonna sit at, yo? So we so great, but yet you let white people defeat you.
Right,
How?
right.
The evil white man.
The evil and inferior.
Yeah. How? How did the inferior? How they do it? The white man signs, and then look. Then as a pastor, you can say, well, you know, most Africans are Christians now and Muslims now.
Yeah.
Like they ain't even trust their own spirituality, huh?
Oh, that's something that is something because sometimes I get curious to find out what, once I understand part of the history before Christianity and Islam came into Africa. Many African persons I meet today, as a matter of, I met somebody recently from the Akan people, and they have no idea. They had no idea of what their original spirituality was. You know,
no idea. Most people you act, the only person that know what they shit is the African American. I lie to you. I say cool. So you mean tell me your great grandmother and grandmother? You're like, nah, I don't know what it is. Let's say cool said that, yo.
Wait, what you said?
Say cool. I say cool. What was you practicing, yo, before Muslim? I don't know. You mean your grandmother ain't tell you your great grand? No. We see over here in America, yo, we got so much access to everybody's stuff, right? That you teach them
their own stuff.
you be like, they be like, what? It's the most wildest thing ever, yo. So the African American take liberties with teaching everybody else that, oh yeah, y'all not the real Native Americans, yo, we are. Right? They take liberties with that because of the access we got, right? And so, yeah, man, let me be clear with this, man. Pseudoisms is a quick way to make yourself all powerful, yo. The study is clearly harder than that. Scientists don't know everything. Simple, they don't. There's more things they don't know than they know. Science and recognizing science, yo, they get things wrong all the time. That's not the point.
Right.
Not the point that they're capable of getting things wrong.
Right.
It's not the point. Scientists critique their own work. That's the measure of a good scientist, bro. It's to falsify their findings, not to go with it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. No, you falsify it. Then you get a scientific consensus. You know what I'm saying, on what we talked about, global warming. What's the consensus? That human beings, right, have helped aid and abet global warming.
So, Brother Ankh, now you identify the root cause, right? What would you suggest to be at least one solution?
Teach scientific literacy.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not for banning religion out the game, yo.
No, I wasn't going there. I'm just saying, like, what is it that, well?
Yeah, you teach.
How would people move from being so pseudo to becoming more accurate with their, with right knowledge?
So, I like what you said the other day. It was funny because you was like, "Yo, you could live without religion."
I'm not coming back here, I'm not coming back on,
Hey, Kent, where you at, Kent?
You're
you got the preacher say, "Yo, you can actually live without religion, but you can't live without getting good drinking water, yo."
Yeah, right.
That's not knocking spirituality, yo. It's just a place, a time and place for everything, yo.
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this is our issue, that our people don't know is a time and place for everything, yo.
Right.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yes, right. I totally agree. Because from my observation, I can say this, right? Sometimes I get into problems with some Christians, right? Because what I find they do is confuse. Okay, if I gotta go, if I'm hungry, I gotta eat. I could pray. It's not that you don't have food, you have food. All you gotta do go hot up the food or cook the food. You could sit and pray, but all you will do is get more hungry until you eat the food. So you just don't mix the two, you know?
Yes.
I think that should be, I don't want to say common
You have
sense.
no faith. You need to fast and be fed by the word of the Lord. Man cannot eat live by the bread alone, but by every word of the living God. Have mercy, hallelujah. You need not eat the bread. Sit fast and pray. Do it for a week, see how far you get.
Crazy.
At least there's some bread in that verse.
Crazy, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now I have another question, and then I'll fall back. Right. Some maybe a month or two ago, there was an article about I think a worm that survived. I think it was 46,000 years or something, or 4 million years. Right. And if my memory is correct, is they talk something about
it was froze, right?
it was frozen or something like that, right? And they talk something about when I was
crabs do that too. I think I heard. My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you. I think crabs do that. Where you can freeze them and then you throw them out and they come back to life. Or
for
they
so long.
come back to life, but they start moving again because they never
46,000 years.
No, I don't know about 1,000 years. Now that's different.
No, I think that article said it was like 46,000 years.
Yeah,
I don't remember where.
Yeah, that's a microorganism. Yep. But go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so now and they talk something. I think the word was bio something biosis. I forget the word now. Don't you know? Right? Bio something, right? What I'm curious about is it that process that caused that worm to survive or come back to life, whatever it was. Is that process possible in human beings?
No. See, bacteria. When you kill off bacteria, why you can never get rid of bacteria totally? Because in every colony of bacteria, there's a certain amount of bacteria that has the ability to form a spore. So when the conditions change, this bacteria goes into spore form. So you spray alcohol on the table, 99% of the bacteria die. That 1% turns into a spore. That spore is going to remain in that biostate. I lose the word myself. Biostatus. In that submerged or frozen, suspended in time, until the conditions become favorable again. It's then going to regenerate into a bacteria and start that whole colonization process over again. But that's unique to bacteria. So that aspect of life, of nature, is a feature of nature. However, it's not part of the human development.
You just killed my hope of living much longer.
Yeah, you thought you could freeze us.
Just like parthenogenesis.
Like Cedric broke that shit all the way down, and that's why I love Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric. Yeah, you could tell Cedric has.
Yeah,
I don't know, Cedric, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think you could tell Cedric has some kind of at least formal, structured training in this thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm college educated. I'm a biochemical engineer. But,
I would have said something like, you got to eat. So how you gonna freeze us for 1,000 years, and the person ain't eating? You might feed them through the tubes or whatever, but still, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the properties would have broken down after a certain like at least 100 years. Like your body would have broke down just naturally. You know what I'm saying? But Cedric made it as clear as day.
The human body is an open system that fuels itself via outside sources. So for yourself to continue to generate and maintain it and have its properties, there needs to be to be consistently sustained from outside, and your whole entire body changes. All itself changes out within 75 months, right? So it would be impossible to regenerate or redo that process like a worm or a bacteria with a human. We far too complicated.
Okay, cool. All right.
Thanks, man. So I think we here, right? Hold on.
Yeah, Mr. Metro made a good point. He said viruses aren't really alive. That's a good point because I think that's a misconception too. They think viruses are alive.
Yeah, they're alive.
Yeah, it's very unique when you're talking about viruses.
That's a purely chemical process that resembles biological reproduction, but it's not. The fact that it uses its host, that it needs a host to regenerate new replicas of itself, right, is indicative of it not being actually what we would call quote unquote alive.
Mm.
It reacts with tissue. It reacts with genetic material. It reacts with biological material, right?
Mm.
And the fact that it hijacks the body to replicate, we call it, or we say that a virus acts as if it's alive, but a virus is actually a very primitive state, right? Between chemical chemical reactions and biochemical reactions. It's right between that space between just a chemical reaction and a biological reaction. So it's not really alive.
Alive. Okay. Wow. I thought they were. I thought viruses were living, what you would call organism.
Nah.
I thought so.
They're intercellular.
Because they always thought of they talk of killing bacteria or killing virus or something, right? So I thought because
Yeah, they're intercellular. They're intercellular.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Pathogens, obligates. They obligate. They obligated to be inside the cells to reproduce. They can't reproduce on their own. They got to be in cell. Meaning if they just out on the daggone, if you cough and throw some viruses on the wood, they're not gonna reproduce.
Gotcha.
They reproduce in the cells.
Cells.
So this is what you was talking about right here.
Yes.
The nematodes. All right. Okay, that the 46,000-year-old worms. International team of scientists says the nematodes found in Siberia permafrost. Okay. 46,000 years old and survived using techniques similar to those of the modern lab favorites. So they actually be studying these types of worms and the thing. This is what you're talking about. I'm gonna drop this for y'all to read this, right? Then I want to show y'all something that most people don't even understand. What's up, Sosa? Where you at, bro? See you,
Great
bro.
points also made in the chat about viruses.
Well, you just need to jump on, hit the link. So right here, I want to show y'all something here. Education here. All right, the octopus could be the next model organism. Now I want to get into what a model organism is. This is important. All right, let me show y'all what a model organism is. This is how they study bacteria and viruses and evolution. They use model organisms. Now here you go. Easy. A model organism. A model organism, often shortened model, is a non-human species that is used extensively, studied to understand particular biological phenomenon. Okay? With the expectation that discoveries made in the model organism will provide insight to the workings of other organisms. Model organisms are widely used to research human disease when human experimentation would be unfeasible, right? Unethical. All right. This strategy is made possible by the common descent of all living organisms. All right. To the conservation of metabolic and developmental pathways and genetic material over the course of evolution. So the fact that they have model organisms is a checkmate piece to people like Ali Muhammad and them. So that's why we use chimpanzees. Chimpanzees are model organisms in studying disease in human beings. And I just gave you the reason why. They wouldn't be model organisms, right, if they didn't have common descent. Right? Right here, this is a famous one for me. All right, this fruit fly right here. This is the technical name. Hey, Cedric, pronounce that. Drosophila. Drosophila.
It's blocked on the screen, partially by the comment.
All right, let me get that out. Hold on, let me get the comment on the screen.
Melanogasta. Drosophila. Melanogasta.
Yeah. So, all right. Why is this famous right here? Because what they learned was right? They was thinking the genes that took thousands and thousands of genes, right, to make to form different body parts and all that. But they used this fly, the eye. They took out the gene, the eyeless gene, okay, in the larvae. So what they did was they took the larvae of the fruit fly and they lit it up. They put color in it and they lit it up, and they started to see that they could see different segments in the larvae and they put the ink in it, right? The different segments in the larvae, right? Actually control different things like the body plans. Like, see the head, that's a head, right? Shoulders, right? The midsection and the tail. When they put that dye in there in the larvae of the fruit fly, it lit up. Then they would say, well, that's interesting. So now we see that let's take a segment that controls the growth of the eye, the eyelid gene, right? Let's take that gene and put that in a mouse. And guess what happened? The mouse grew an eye.
Wow.
The mouse grew an eye. But wait a minute. It not only grew an eye, the damn mouse could see. And then they knew. So I'm going to find the rest of the research real quick for y'all. This is the most interesting thing. Pseudo Killer Official. Brother Sosa, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard, man.
What it do? Late night Bill.
Late night
King Sosa.
What's good, everybody? Peace to the family. Peace to the chat.
Peace to you, bro.
Peace to you, Sosa.
For sure.
What's on your mind, bro? What it do?
Talk about much, man. I'm popping out late. I just was watching the games. I click back on YouTube. See I was on college, LSU, Florida State.
I hope you won that money on that Colorado game.
Shit, I ain't bet on that thing. I
watched that was crazy.
That's a good game, though.
Yo, I won some money on that, because I knew because I watched.
Man, you never know what's gonna happen the first.
Nah, but I watched the I watched the videos, right? And what I seen is that they had some serious skill players, right? And I said, okay, they got a couple big boys in the front line that can block. And I seen the quarterback, his son. I said, throw that shit.
Yeah, he's nice.
So they got speed, legitimate speed on the outside, right? A running back, couple running backs is nice with it. Dogs, you know what I'm saying? These dudes is dogs. They in practice talk shit that you can tell, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, they're gonna have a chance against anybody, You know what I mean? Like that.
I won money on I bet money that they would score over 26 points. Like after they scored that first touchdown, I was like, shit, that shit look easy. They definitely scored 26. So that was a comfortable bet right there. They got that shit quick.
Okay, so you got that money on that.
Yeah, but I ain't bet on who would win though.
Wow. Yeah, that was I knew that.
Okay, I see. I got Pastor Phil with a little bit of science. I like that.
Yeah, we growing.
That's what we need to be right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's on y'all mind, man? What y'all want to talk about? We can switch it up. I'm trying to look. Can't do both.
Thanks for all the enlightenment and the sharing of the information. Like I said, I'm not knowledgeable like that. So if once I regard somebody to be an expert, to me, you are experts in the field. So I'm gonna every now and then, once I get a chance, ask questions that I don't have clarity on. Because I wonder, like, sometimes have more understanding on these things.
Here, let me show you. I found it. I found it for you. I got you.
Like you're supposed to do, for sure.
Let's clear it up. Yes, you're supposed to do. Juju, how you doing, sis? Quiet.
So I always got a question. I keep a question on deck.
Oh, yeah. Neil Selbin, here you go. And Sean Carroll. This it right here, y'all. Look, discuss the homebacks genes. All right, the set of genes that produce basic body parts in all animals. See, this is how we know evolution is real. In 1994, Walter Genring discovered the eyeless gene, which guides the formation of the fruit fly eyes. As an experiment, Genring put a mouse's eyeless gene into a fruit fly. I had the other way around, resulting in normal fruit fly eyes. That's wow.
So wait, hold on. So So the fruit fly got now 3 eyes. Is that what they
No,
say?
no. The fruit fly only got. I showed you only got 2 eyes.
No, but when they add the eye of the
No,
mouse.
no. It grew normal eyes. Let me read it again.
Okay, gotcha.
Jim Ring put the mouse's eyeless gene, it's a specific gene called the eyeless gene, into the fruit fly
Gotcha.
embryo,
Okay.
right? Now watch this, resulting in a normal fruit fly eye.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what they learned was that the same gene to make your eye is the same gene to make the fruit fly eye, is the same gene responsible for making the mouse's eye.
Wow.
And look at these colors right here. See these colors?
Mm-hmm.
They all correspond. This gene correspond with the body plans. So each segment, right? These genes control the yellow one, right? Control this segment. The blue one controls that segment. The green, see the neck, the green, the blue, all these segments. So it's called the toolkit. Interesting, yo. It says these same holds true for home box genes, for wings, legs, even heads. This discovery indicates that animals descend from a single common ancestor that passed along to them a set of home box genes used to build a wide variety of forms from just a few basic body plans. Right here, yo. Ain't no, see, that's why it ain't getting, you're not getting around evolution. You
I
just
don't
not.
see why you even want to get around it, man. Evolution is, when you get into the study of it, man, it's so dope. When you see how everything plays out, like, man, it's like it's fascinating. It's like it's better than a science fiction movie when you see it, and it's like,
man.
and you see the evidence for it. You can track it, you can trace it. You're like, yo, that's crazy.
It is, man.
Okay, so in my limited or non-understanding, right? So with these colors that indicate the gene that control or is in the different parts of the body. So you're saying that sometimes the same gene, let's say in a human being,
and a
that
gorilla,
same gene may be in another creature, right? Like like a rat or a bat or a dog or something like that.
It's the same damn gene to control that segment of the body. That's how we know evolution is not only a fact, it's a theory. Because stuff like that you would have to come from something that in a long historical past, you know what I'm saying, that passed those genes. That's the only way you get the genes is from something else to get passed to you. That's evolution.
And that's why we got all them genetic relationships with closer comparison. 30% this connected with that. Our DNA connects with so many other things because we share that.
Let me get y'all with this. This the one gonna get y'all. I don't even break this out, right? I hold this for people like Ali Muhammad when they want to play game. Look, see this? Look, Hulk's genes. Look,
so
do y'all not see the baby? Here you go. Look, ain't no getting out of this. Chromosomes. Look. See the tail of the daggone Drosophila. You see the tail? Look at the tail of the baby.
Wow.
Boom.
Same genes.
Same damn genes. All that, the orange, the blue, the purple. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And you ain't getting around that. You got developmental genes. So then when you talk about like chimpanzees and humans, they have different developmental regulatory genes, bro. That's the damn difference.
What's the source? You mind sharing the source? What's the name of the source?
Yeah, this is called biology. Hold on. Host gene. Here you go. Yeah, I mean, ain't no getting around this. I'll be saving that. Hey, I'm gonna put this in the back for y'all. I'm gonna put it in the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the back for y'all. Yeah, ain't nobody getting. I don't even break this out. It don't even be worth it. Like you get out of here, Ali. You tripping? Get past that. Yeah, you just having fun. Hey, just talking, man. Everybody think he doing it.
You can't get past life not originated that humans not originated in Africa. Like you gotta first defeat that first. Talk about something else.
Whole bunch of moles start talking what I can't read.
Shit.
You can't read, okay, nigga, but I can read this. This says right here that you're out your mind. Oh man, funny, yo. And so this picture, let me show y'all this picture right here. What I'm talking about, what they did was they used dye. They actually used some dye, right? Hold on, this is on the Facebook thing. All right, so see this right here. Y'all can see different numbers corresponding, right? Diagram. So where that's the lobby, right? Okay. They did was they actually put some daggone dye in there and it lit it up, right? And that's how they realized the different parts that corresponded to the daggone fruit fly. It was wild as hell right there, yo. But each segment right there actually corresponds with each area of that. And look it up on YouTube. I can't play the video, but this shit is off the chain. You're gonna say, oh man, yo, how in the world did you take a gene that produces the eye of a mouse and put it in the daggone library of a fruit fly, yo, and it did it. That's how they knew. And it took years to do it because they was trying to figure out. It was times where the dye was too strong, right? All kind of things happened over time. They figured they finally got the dye weak enough, right? They figured it out, and there you go. Voila.
Wow.
It's voila. Ain't no getting past it.
Yeah, man.
Here go the. I'm gonna give y'all the scientific paper on it here. We do this too around here. We do the wicked. I suggest the Wikipedia, but if you want to just fly high, if you want to fly super high, then go ahead with the scientific paper. All right. Master regulators of animals' body plans. Since humans are animals, we are affected by the same thing. There is no getting around that. Not no halfway getting around it. Not no acting like you getting around it. Like none of that. You're not gonna get by it. You can sit around and talk crazy and act like you got around it. You're not getting around this right here.
Shit, they just came out with like a little, like molecule dye for the brain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now they can be able to chart and watch what all the different brain regions is going on without having to.
There you go.
Yeah, man, it's getting deep. You know what I'm saying?
Getting deep. Yeah, now and they learning that brain waves can sync up when you like in a relationship, and I mean like your friends and all that, just the close relationships with other human beings. Certain brain waves can start to link up now. That's interesting. So now we, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's all interesting. It's all in the game, yo. But you ain't learning this through your spirituality. I ain't gonna get that to you, yo. You're gonna be, you gotta use it for something else. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you got to figure out what else you're going to use.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I want to thank you guys. I got to make a spin. I'm sorry I can't stay on much longer, but I appreciate the knowledge, right, and the information and the direction. And I hope that, I hope that most the pseudoism will be minimized by right information, because not only in every aspect of our existence, we don't need to be as pseudo as we are. We need to be take more time and study so that we can have proper understanding and right knowledge of what we're into. Thank you all. Cedric, thank you. Sosa, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Sister Juju, and even though I didn't hear from you, my sister, thank you all, right? I got to make a spin to get something for my wife, right?
Oh, yeah, you better, boy. You're happy home, boy. You just spin a body here. Spin a body here.
All right, peace, man.
All right, thank you, man. Thanks again.
All right, man. So here y'all go again, man. You got the colors corresponding to the different body parts. So each gene activates a different segment of the body of the fly, yo. There you go. That's how simple it was. They thought it was gonna be like millions of genes. And
yeah, and then when they make one little discovery like that, man, it takes off, because now they're like, yo, boom, boom. Man.
Yeah, embryonic development. That's what they was trying to figure out.
They realize how much more stuff they don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you learn something else, you're like, dang, so what about this? Well,
It's a small subset of genes.
That's the best part about it. I'm just saying what Sosa, adding what he just said. That's the best part about it. When you learn something in that process, if you're really paying attention, you find out how much you really don't know.
So you start getting more questions.
Opens up a lot of more avenues. Yeah.
So yeah, the Evo Devo gene kit is a small subset of genes in an organism's gene whose products control Okay, the organism's embryonic development. Toolkit genes are central to the synthesis of molecule genetics. Molecular genetics. It's a paleontology, evolution, and developmental biology in the science of evolutionary developmental biology, Evo Devo. Okay, many of them are ancient and highly conserved amongst animal phyla. Yeah, who the hell is getting by this? You're not getting. Look, you click on the daggone thing, you're not getting by it. Look, you're not gonna get by this, man. Yeah, you can have. You're not gonna get past the Wikipedia article. You're not gonna get past this picture. This picture, the game is over with.
Niggas ain't strong in the
This
wiki.
is the problem with the pseudo killers.
Niggas
Is now
not.
taking a fly and comparing it to human beings. See,
I
he's
take
void of any form of spirituality, which makes him not understand that we are divine creatures, and you can't use a fly to compare a human being. This is where Unc loses a whole community. This is where his spirituality is failing him, ladies and
With the
gentlemen.
fly, yo.
Right here.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Sosa? What'd you say?
yeah, so I'll take Wikipedia and fight all you niggas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Wiki.
Hey,
I love a wiki.
Hey.
Give me my wiki any day of the week. I'll read some wiki. Think it's a wiki.
That wiki done black the eyes so much. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas try to psych you out of using that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you right here.
Nah. You using wiki. And I'm like, yes, I am.
Right.
I'm a wiki, and I wear it every shirt. Wiki. You can't get past that.
So we could go to Wiki or Encyclopedia Britannica. Let's go say the same shit.
Oh man, yo.
Now I'm gonna go to Wiki because I'm already being accused of being too uppity. So we go to we use Britannica on them. They're gonna accuse us of using big words and being all white.
Here you go, right here, yo. Pack 6. That's the gene. Look, they go
Pack
human
6.
eye, a mouse, zebrafish, and Drosophila. That's that fly right there. Look at the development of the eye there, ladies and gentlemen. Why you playing? See, y'all be playing. The 6-pack gene controls development of the eyes of different types across the animal kingdom. There you go. That's the name of that gene right there while y'all playing, yo. There you go.
You got fish eyes.
Something wrong.
Unc said we got fish eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Now you come back with a fly. Something wrong with those pseudo killers. Something wrong with those. They don't want to be black no more. They want to be flies. They want to have fish eyes.
Oh man.
I was saying, you know, when you get the real biology and understanding
fun.
like science fiction, they throw that out and they come back with the alien shit. Like, bro, we got the real shit that's just as exciting and phenomenal.
Right.
Oh,
that's funny, yo. Now that's funny, yo. Yeah, read this article right here, man. Evolutionary developmental biology, man. Right. Look, check this out, Sosa. Look. The field grew from the 19th century beginnings where embryology faced a mystery. Zoologists did not know how embryonic development was controlled at the molecular level. Charles Darwin, why you think I always say that man's name, yo? See, noted that having similar embryos implied common ancestry, but little progress was made until the 1970s. That why you think I keep what? See, you can't talk about that without that man.
The man had prediction after prediction after prediction. You know what kind of mind you have to have so many predictions be proven right?
Cause see, when he had the damn blueprint, that way he said he was like, "Listen, man, because his shit was common ancestors, bro."
Yeah.
So they kept getting stuck. He's like, "Bro, they gotta be a. If you see this and you see that, bro, it's a and he was saying it." And every time they look, sure enough, you know what I mean?
Like, you see, what I told you. As a matter of fact, if you go a little bit further, you're gonna find this. How about that?
I didn't know you was in there, Mac. Rob,
said,
what's up, Pseudo Killer?
Like I said, he just didn't have the technology to do it back then.
But
So
that's the greatness of his mind. That without the
Plantain,
actual
what's up?
tool, he was able to see that.
Yeah, you made that prediction.
Yeah, that
What
fly
up,
got
Tank?
him. What's up, man? What's going on, bro? That fly guy. Ain't worry about the
Man, y'all got it.
daggone look. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm laughing at you. I'm listening to you, bro. My fault, guys. I'm hopping on late, man. Chilling with the family for my daughter's birthday party, but I'm definitely listening.
Happy birthday,
Sure,
man.
happy
I can
birthday.
chime in
Happy
if you
birthday,
want
my
to.
bro.
Yeah, they not. They
Appreciate
can't
appreciate
defeat
it, man.
Charles Darwin, yo. That's why they hate him. Oh, he's a racist. Okay, and what
Okay.
we do about that?
He was still right though.
Yes,
He's a right racist.
yeah, like who cares? Like Thomas Edison might have been racist.
But
My light
he
work.
wasn't
My light,
actually racist in
Lights
that
work.
sense.
Racist
He was
lights.
absolutely right. We are the species that survived. We're the only species of Homo sapien left. The strongest survived. And the diversity of us indicates that we conquered the whole world. There are no more Neanderthals. There are no more Denisovans. There's no Homo erectus. There's no Homo nothing. Only Homo sapien sapien. He was right. The strongest of the species did survive. Now get around that.
He was talking about the genes, though.
Yeah, but here we are.
He was talking about the genes. Strong, the survival of the fittest, you ain't had nothing to do with you fighting.
No,
you can have a warrior class of people, right? They're serious, yo. You can have a warrior, and they always getting in fights, yo. And then all the males, damn, they get killed, yo.
Yeah, what I meant is in evolution, like we were the fittest. We were able to adapt best to our environment. We got the greatest diversity to survive in the different environments. We were just best equipped for this environment. So we out-survived all the other species. So his basis of his theory was confirmed by Homo sapien sapien.
Yeah. It's the diversity in our genes that allowed that survival. Survival of the fit genes. Whereas though other homos, they had like they was like specialized eaters and shit.
Yep.
Nigga could only eat vegetables. You're done, nigga, because now the weather done changed.
Boom.
Shit ain't growing, but them motherfucking buffalo running around that motherfucker. But you can't eat that though, because you're specialized. You don't got the teeth to tear the meat, so you die. Yep. Nutcracker, big jaws eating, you crack nuts. He couldn't eat the other shit. You're done.
Yeah, I mean, that
Since
brain.
humans are omnivores, let's see. Omnivores.
That damn brain, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Started eating meat, and we were off to the races.
Better in social groups.
Oh, that's the key.
Yep.
Oh, that's the key right there. Way better. That's what got us to where we was going. Yeah, this is what I like to do for everybody to play the game. Right? That's what Neanderthal fell short. They got absorbed into the omnivores. There you go. All these are omnivores.
Right.
Examples of omnivores. So left
we got
humans,
the people that say humans weren't designed to eat meat. You heard that argument, right?
Yeah, that's the wild stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's vegans' anthem.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was crazy.
From left to right, humans, dogs, pigs, walking catfish, American crow, gravel ants. Hooded crow. They eating everything.
Yep. That's why they're smart as hell.
Roaches are omnivores. That's why they've been around so long.
Yep.
Eat everything. Look, what you eat? Often they have the ability to what? Look at this. Incorporate food sources such as algae. That's what y'all was eating during the pandemic, right? Right? Am I tripping or what? Am I right or wrong? Yeah. They was eating that green algae. What's the shit they was eating, yo? What's it called? The fungi, bacteria. That's all milk. That's all that daggone cheese is, a bunch of bacteria, right?
Yep. They take the strep cell out of the belly of the mother cow and they add it to the milk.
Yep. There you go. Bacteria, carnivores. All right, let's see what the carnivores are. Let's see.
Big cats.
Carnivores. There you go.
Dogs.
Carnivores are meat eaters. Yeah.
Polar
So they
bears.
eating though. They eat meat, mainly muscle, fat, soft tissue. Y'all not that. Omnivorous. Yeah, y'all not that. Here y'all go. Carnivores diets. Animals depend solely on animal flesh for their nutrition requirements. There you go. That's a plant. Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap.
It digests meat. Science is such a beautiful thing. Yeah. Let's see. Omnivores.
Pigs. Human.
Classification, contradiction, difficulties. In general, although cases exist of herbivores eating meat and carnivores eating plant matter, like your dog eats some plants, or say the classification omnivore refers to the adaptation and main food source of a species in general. So these exceptions do not make either individual animals or the species as a whole omnivores. Scientific classification. Yeah. Omnivores mammals. Bears. Yeah, man. I love studying bears. They serious, dude. They eating everything.
Bears are the coolest thing.
Eating their fruits.
They hunt, they eat fruits, they eat vegetables, they dig up roots.
Skunks.
They eat everything.
Squirrels,
Healthy
raccoons, hamsters, rats. Why y'all think rats hang around so much? They eat
everything.
Everything.
They love peanut butter.
That's a fact.
Yeah, yo. Wolves. Look. Canines include canines. Let's see. Wolves, dogs, coyotes,
dogs,
dingoes.
Let's see. 50% plant matter. It mixing in, yo. Nature, man, the whole shit about nature is very interesting, yo. So I don't even know why people try to even fight the night. It's crazy to me, man. Various birds are omnivores with diets varying berries, nectars, insects, worms, fish. Think the eagles. Eagle eat all that. Rodents. Similar monkeys and many species eat maggots, fruits. Sometimes
all animals consume bits of protein here and there. Like deers, they would eat the eggs if they could get them out of a nest.
In person look in your face, yo, and you be like, yo, man, we ain't supposed to eat meat, brother.
brother, you eating that dead flesh, man. Don't eat that dead flesh.
Overindulge. You ain't supposed to just eat yourself to death like that. That's real.
No.
Come on, yo, but stop.
If you think about it, even when you're hunting, you're not successful all the time. So the amount of meat that you would eat under those natural circumstances would be far less than going out and eating a T-bone, half pound T-bone every day. So it's the abuse of things, too much.
Yeah, it's not mixing up. You eat your fruit every day. You can't just eat that shit all day long. Can't eat meat all day long. You tripping. Don't want too much. Anyway, man, y'all want to add something, man? We've been here for an hour, 45 minutes, man. We're gonna make sure we definitely hitting that button tomorrow, man.
Yeah, you know, they say you know how they talk about, how you got evolution, and then how we ourselves are now causing a type of evolution, right? Like a domestic evolution. So they say, with the wisdom teeth, like we don't. That's not even really a problem amongst hunter gatherers, right? One of the reasons that when they eat their meat is tough. Like when you think about the toughest meat you eat, like the chicken we eat like tissue, right? So the type of grinding that we use in our jaws aren't the same as it was hundreds of thousands of years ago. So it's causing our jaws and everything to reform. You know what I'm saying? So now we're coming across with different evolutionary hiccups due to the fact that we've now engineered and modified these certain things. So it was wild, man.
Oh, hold on. You know we like to do it real quick. Here we go. Get them out the game fast. It's another thing you can never get by right here. And of course, look, human vestility, right? You know who name gonna pop up? The history. Charles Darwin listed a number of punitive human vestigial features, which he termed rudimentary. In the descent of man, these exclude the muscles of the ear, included the muscles of the ear. Wisdom teeth. Didn't we just talk about wisdom teeth? Yeah, there you go. Wisdom teeth. Coccyx bone, that's the tail. I like this one. This one everybody freak out.
Yeah, that's be your shit right there.
That's my shit right there. I'm letting y'all freak out.
I remember that.
You got a tail, boy. You got a tail. And a small percentage of humans, they actually born with a little tail. Go figure.
Hey, we come a long way, man. You remember, because like now that science comes so far, I think back to some of the arguments they used to have maybe 2008 years ago. White people come from the rhesus monkey.
Yeah.
Oh man, you remember that?
It's crazy to go back to some of the old arguments they was having. Be like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because they got that rhesus factor in the blood. But everybody got that rhesus factor.
It's Ali the what?
Ali, he trying to get more sophisticated, but he can't get past this. Look, check this out. It say the coccyx or tailbone is the remnant of a lost tail. All mammals have a tail that at some point in their development in humans, it is present for a period of 4 weeks during stages 14 to 22 in human embryogenesis. All right, embryogenesis, like we just talked about the embryo development, genesis, right? It say this tail is most prominent in human embryos 31 to 35 days old. The tailbone is located at the end of the spine that has lost its original function in assisting balance and mobility, though it still serves some secondary functions such as being an attachment point for muscles, which explains why it has not degraded further. So I can't help y'all. What you want me to do? Look, the coccyx, commonly referred to as the tailbone, is the final segment of the vertebrae column in all apes. All right, an analogous structure in certain other mammals, such as horses. In tailless primates, I can't even read that. The not typicus. Okay. The coccyx is the remnant of the vestigial tail. That red dot right there. Y'all all got it. Go look in the mirror. You got it. Go buy a daggone skeleton. You got it. There you go. Ain't no getting past wisdom teeth. Talked about the wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth are vestigial third molars that human ancestors used to help grinding down plant tissue. They say the common postulation is that the skull of human ancestors had larger jaws with more teeth, which was possibly used to help chew down foliage. All right.
Like the chips do right now.
Compensate. Yep. To compensate for lack of ability, efficiency, digest the cellulose. Cellulose. Am I saying it right?
I can't say
cellulose.
Blow it up.
Is it cellulose?
Yeah, I think it is. C-E-L-L-U. Yep, cellulose that make up the plant cell wall.
Yeah.
So come on, y'all. What y'all tripping? That's why y'all gotta go to the dentist. Why the shit be hurting? Who knew?
It was just cellulose either. That's like eating paper.
Yep. Can't digest.
Yeah, all human diets changed. Look, smaller jaws were naturally selected. Yet the third molar, or the wisdom teeth, still commonly developed in humans, mouths. All right, we know what that gene is right there. That PAX9, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, it's interesting to me. I don't understand why anybody want to go pseudo anyway. The ear. How about that? How about that? Or that muscle right there? Some of y'all can move your ear right now. Try to move your ear. Some of y'all can move your ear. All right, but you can't move it like a horse can.
Yeah, I've been seeing people do.
No, I can move my ear a little bit. We can all look crazy, move our ears, look crazy a little bit. Known as Darwin's. Look at that.
I didn't even try that shit. Everything I spend 10 minutes on that, move my ear.
Yeah, I can move my ear a little bit. Look, see that little thing right there? Now look. Hey, y'all ain't even thinking about that. See that arrow? Boop. That's the muscle right there. The muscles connected to the ears of humans do not develop enough to have the same mobility allowed to monkeys. Arrows show the vestigial structure called. Look at that. Boop. Y'all, all y'all life, y'all got that thing right there, yo, and y'all ain't know what that thing was. Y'all thought it was just a bump, Acme or something.
Hey, that's why when you look at that's why I be so fascinated by them. I be spending a lot of time too, man, looking at monkeys and shit, the little studies on monkeys and shit. And they like archaic humans, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they figure shit out, like they stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, yo.
Now we got a lot of monkeys on the island now, right? Their numbers just exploded. Man, monkeys are too close to humans, man. Like monkeys, you look at them.
That's for sure. Y'all got
We
that
have a common ancestor, man. If you look at a monkey, how can you deny that we don't have a common ancestor?
Bro, man, like they had this little monkey, man. Like he was
right.
She was looking through a purse, trying to give him something. He was like, "Nah, not that." You pointing that. She grabbed something.
I want
like,
that.
Nah.
Oh, you saw that at the zoo?
You saw that?
Yeah,
drinking Gatorade.
Stop.
Yeah, give me that, bro. Then once she got it, he's like, "Yo, bring it over here.
Bring it over here. Bring it over here."
Like slip it through here, pointing down like that shit crazy, bro.
Oh wow.
The monkey figured out that there was a hole in the window and how to get stuff passed through it.
Are y'all serious?
Yeah, man. Bro,
Dead
I be tripping out watching the monkey.
Your monkey's smart. Listen,
that's how close.
If you watch a monkey and you can't identify a common ancestor or that there is some genetic flow there, like you're denying reality.
One thing about it though, that monkey ain't want no damn banana.
Nope.
I get them.
One damn banana.
Get them.
That's that Disney World stereotype.
Appendix.
I want juice.
Appendix. You know they remove y'all appendix. Appendix.
Now he wanted that Mountain Dew, that caffeine. He was trying to
get high. Mountain Dew. What are you trying? Keep that healthy banana. I get enough of that here.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Extra nibbles. Or breasts sometimes appear along the mammal lines.
Like I do this shit all day.
That man got an extra nipple right there. Oh, y'all got an extra nipple. That's a vestigial.
And did that fruit fly on them.
Oh, here go one. Goosebumps. Now, tell me y'all don't get goosebumps. Now. Got you. That's why we never gonna lose. Example of visceral human reaction to stress. Now, got you. The goosebumps. Yep. Another thing, you know, on like beds and stuff, their hair raised up like that, yo. That's it.
Yep.
When they get you stressed, when you round an animal, you stressing them out, yo, and like he got to attack you. See that hair raise up. That's because of them goosebumps right there.
Yep, it happens in birds. It happens in animals and dogs. When they get aggressive, the hairs on their back stand up. Yep.
Make them seem bigger. Look, making the ancestors appear larger and scarier and scaring off predators.
We don't, but we say that made the hairs on my back stand up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like this one right here, Palmer's grasps. Y'all down with the Palmer's grasp? Here go. This is why y'all can't win. Look, see? Here you go. Them newborn babies, yo. Any of y'all about to have a newborn baby? Yeah, go do that. Infant grasping adult finger, yo. That's so like them chimpanzees and all that. Right? They grasp the fur on their mother. The hair, the fur on their mother. So these newborn babies, humans, can come out, they can grasp that finger real tight there, bro.
Yeah, anything hit that hand, they hit that little hand.
Pull a baby up with the finger.
Yeah, with the finger is a primitive,
they grab on,
right?
And you can just pull them up with
reflex found in infants of humans and most primates. There you go. Y'all not getting past the Palmer's grasp reflex. Y'all think y'all are, but y'all not getting past that. This is everything I beat y'all up on evolution. That's why they'll never debate me on that. Explain the Palmer's grasp right there, bro. Why that baby grabbing that like that, yo? The baby don't know. It's a reflex. Now,
yep. You just watch them in a while with their newborn babies, man. And see how they be. You know what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm. Man. Yeah, you and just cleaving to your mother. You know, it's a small jump from being attached to your mother to being attached to God. I'm not gonna give up too much. Let me stop.
Stop it. Hold it right there.
Small jump. It's not much. It's not much. Mammals do this, yo. They got to feed their young, and their young stay with them for long periods of time till they grow up. See, when humans have babies, just don't leave the baby, right? You don't leave them. A bear, a dog, they don't just leave. A whale, they don't just spit out the young, attach to the umbilical cord, and just leave. A fish should do it. Drop them eggs and gone. Bah, 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 bah. Turtles will do it. Bah, 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 bah. Elephant ain't. Horse ain't. You'll see them buffalo ain't. You're going to see them young stay right around until they get big enough. They're going to drink milk. All that. Same thing humans do. There's a gene that controls that. That's why Homo sapiens, I think you talked about it earlier, so that's why Homo sapiens made it. And Neanderthal didn't, because Neanderthal wasn't very social. It wasn't cleaving to each other. But humans can. That's why you end up in wild relationships, because you get attached to them. That's part of the evolutionary process. Humans get attached to each other, develop friendships. That's why you the pseudo killers, right? You be like, yeah, we the pseudo killers. We're not the motherfucking such and such. See, you can get a stranger, bring him into the group, yo, and then he'd be a pseudo killer. Couple might be a pseudo killer. See, that's what they do. That's why you got the elbows. They all that's a gene controlling that. See, the black Egyptians. Hey, everybody want to be black Egyptian. You want to do it's part of social groups. Religion can co-opt that. Let me get out of here, man. Let me stop. Get Sosa started. We're not gonna argue that. Sosa. Hey, Sosa, you know I'm gonna bring my man on, right?
We genetically hardwired as social mammals to not harm babies of any species. We fundamentally can't.
So it's something wrong with you when you do it. So it's definitely something wrong with you when you do it.
Yeah, something wrong with you mentally if you're able to just kill.
Yeah, something wrong with you. This ain't the title right here. Look. We got the original one. Look. African spirituality took off African spirituality. Look, they put the spirituality. They got it. I'm gonna keep the thing. Got it. It was really African spirituality science.
He doesn't want to get in the game. Listen, he done ran the whole goalpost all the way down the field and back already.
Yeah, they put them wrong. They supposed to keep the African. What's wrong with African spirituality science, yo?
He realized he's in a debate, so he can't get out. He can't run out the back door. He can't beg Sanetta to mute your mic or ask you to please excuse off the panel. He can't do that. Run away, hide them stuff that Sekou does. That's that disingenuous stuff. Because when I pin him down that he can't get away, he runs out the back door. Sanetta, mute his mic, please. He's being very disrespectful. He's asking me this very difficult question that I cannot answer.
In the middle of the commercial, Cedric. We're in the middle of the commercial.
Get him, Monk. Get it.
Y'all know what the title is, man. It's African spirituality versus science. What is better for Black communities around the world? That's what we're going with it. It's going to be good and educational, man. I appreciate everybody, man, that came through tonight, man. We had 2 hours, man. We don't want to go to the show go farther than that, man. Man, get your tickets, man. Man, hit that Cash App, man. Show some love, man. All right. Coming back through tomorrow.
September 15th, 7 p.m. sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Nowhere to run.
There's nowhere to run, man.
Nowhere to run.
Enjoy that holiday tomorrow, man. Y'all stay up late tonight, man. You know we was always in the building, man. Appreciate all the Pseudo Killas for coming through, man. They was all in here, man. And the stars came out tonight, man. Man, go ahead and subscribe, man. We trying to get them 3,000 subscribers, man. What the hell is y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? We keeping it going, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We appreciate everybody's support, man. Like I said, hit the Cash App out the door, man. We in the game, y'all. Juju was in the building. Anthony Bowman was in the building. King Sosa was in the building. Mac Rob was in the building. Cedric was in the building. Kent was in the building. These are the Pseudo Killas, ladies and gentlemen. Making sure the community is safe from the harmful effect of pseudoisms. Dedicated Africans, space age Africans. Y'all know what it is. Big up to the community of skeptics, man. We're skeptical to everything humans tell us. Make sure y'all support. Hit the Cash App out the door. Support the debate September the 15th. Y'all know what it is, man. A lot of stars in the building. We appreciate y'all, man. We're going to keep the information coming. And with that, y'all know a pseudo always dies at their source.